Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Suki Krishnan, host of Sister Wives Tell All, joined the Sarah Fraser program to discuss the Brown family in greater detail. Some of them revolve around her tight relationship with them, while others concern Kody Brown's relationship with the children. Another thing she mentioned was why the Brown family refuses to give group interviews, which addresses many issues. Continue to monitor her statements. The first segment of the tell-all saw Kody ready to drive to Sedona with Robin to participate in the one-on-one interview. But, before leaving, the Sister Wives actress reflected on the period when they were still filming Tell All as a group. According to Kody, it was a fantastic experience, and all they did during the group interviews was defend and encourage one another. However, everything has changed as they now attempt to uncover each other's wrongdoings. Robin expressed disappointment, stating that she was not looking forward to the tell-all. She even stated that she would prefer to have a root canal rather than participate in the interview. During Suki's Sarah Fraser podcast appearance, she was questioned why the Brown family no longer conducts group interviews. Suki believes it is obvious that they no longer get along, and that bringing them in for a group interview will simply exacerbate the situation. Suki even proposed group interviews to Kody, Robin, Janelle, and Mary, but they all wanted one-on-one interviews. They aren't quite ready yet, but Suki believes Christine is up for it, especially now that she has entirely moved on from Kody. Regardless, Suki stated that Sister Wives Season 19's tell-all will reveal why they are in their current predicament. Suki also discussed Kody Brown's relationship with some of his older children on the same episode. Kody has faced criticism for alienating his elder children from his ex-wives. Even admitted that things haven't been the same between him and his elder children, particularly since Garrison's death. However, Suki stated that it is actually the other way around today. Relationships with his children, adding that he is working hard to establish a place where he can see his sons as men and his daughters as ladies, in the hopes of healing their scars. Suki noted that while some of the kids have locked their doors, others continue to welcome Kody. Suki Krishnan, the poised and insightful host of the Sister Wives Tell All specials, recently made headlines following her deeply candid appearance on the Sarah Fraser show, where she peeled back the curtain on her personal experiences with the Brown family. In this extended conversation, Suki did not shy away from difficult topics, from Kody Brown's deteriorating relationships with his older children to the unraveling dynamic between the former sister wives. While audiences have grown accustomed to the polished facade of reality television, Suki offered rare, unfiltered insight into the family's current turmoil and the reasons behind the changes to the tell-all format. Her remarks sent shockwaves through Sister Wives fandom, as she delicately yet directly exposed the tensions that have fractured the family beyond repair. The first half of Suki's interview focused on the shift in how the tell-all is structured. Historically, these reunion-style episodes were designed to bring the entire family together, Kody, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, often on one couch, as they revisited the most emotional and controversial moments of the season. In earlier seasons, despite their challenges, there was a concerted effort to present a united front. They bickered, they cried, they forgave. But, according to Suki, that unity has completely unraveled. Now, each family member sits alone, facing Suki's questions in isolation. The family no longer shares the stage, nor, it seems, the bond that once defined them. This development, Suki revealed, was not her choice, it came from the Browns themselves. She admitted she had pitched the idea of a group session once again, eager to see if they could rediscover even a sliver of shared purpose. But she was met with a collective, resounding no. Kody Brown, once the patriarch at the center of a sprawling polygamous family, was particularly resistant to the idea of a joint interview. According to Suki, he and Robin now view the group setting as a trap designed to pit them against the others. This, she explains, is a stark contrast to the way Kody once reminisced about group tell-alls. In the premiere episode of Season 19's Tell-All, as he prepared to leave for Sedona with Robin, Cody recalled the earlier seasons with a bittersweet fondness. He described them as a time when, despite all odds, the family had each other's backs. "We used to defend each other," he said, with an edge of sadness in his voice. "Now it's like we're all trying to prove who was the most wrong." Robin echoed the sentiment but added that she dreaded the process entirely. In her typically emotional tone, she confessed that she would rather have a root canal than sit down for the tell-all, highlighting just how painful and fractured things have become. But Suki, for all her empathy, does not romanticize the past. She explained that the shift away from group interviews is a reflection of the current emotional landscape of the family. "They're not in a place where they can be in the same room," she said. "Not without pain. Not without old wounds opening again." Christine, interestingly, was the outlier. Suki noted that Christine seemed more than willing to sit down in a group setting. Since her split from Cody, Christine has not only rebuilt her life but has thrived, embracing her independence and reclaiming her voice. "Christine is ready," Suki confirmed. "She's healed, or at least healing, and she doesn't carry that same fear of confrontation anymore." But with the others not yet there, it was not feasible to proceed. Perhaps the most impactful part of Suki's appearance, however, came when she discussed Cody's relationship with his older children, particularly in the wake of tragedy. The death of Garrison Brown cast a long shadow over Season 19 and left an emotional crater in the Brown family. Fans have long speculated that Cody has grown increasingly estranged from many of his older children, especially those from Janelle and Christine. Suki addressed this head-on, stating that while the narrative often paints Cody as the one who withdrew, the reality may be more complex. "It's actually the other way around now," she explained. "Some of his children have closed their doors to him. They've made a choice not to engage." Still, Suki emphasized that Cody is not without introspection. In her interviews with him, he has expressed a deep longing to reconnect and a desire to redefine his role, not just as a father but as a man. "He's working on it," Suki said. "He's trying to see his sons as men, and his daughters as women, and not just as little kids anymore." It's a subtle but significant shift in perspective, one that may offer a sliver of hope for future reconciliation, but only if the wounds on both sides can begin to heal. Suki also noted that while some children continue to maintain relationships with Cody, likely those closest to Robin, many others have created strict boundaries. These relationships, once nurtured through family trips, shared dinners, and weekly church meetings, now barely exist. "Some of the kids still want him in their lives," Suki said. "But others feel burned. They're protecting themselves." Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.